So I feel like I need to tie up a couple loose strains from the other video where I was talking about dopamine and how I don't want to paint the picture like there's something like dopamine is bad. Like, the mind likes all or nothing. Oh, dopamine's bad, because I get these comments. Like I'm listening to music though, and I feel some feel good chemistry. Like, is that bad and all that? Or it's same with sexual relations. Like I'm with the girl, and like I feel good. What? I shouldn't feel good? all these things you'll come to see. It becomes common sense. Like you just life is gray. You understand? It's not black and white. If I'm with my girlfriend, this happens more when you first meet the girl. Right? That honeymoon period, first month or 90 days. I mean, I remember, man, I just liked seeing her. I was just like, whoa, I get to see my girlfriend today. And then when people would see us together, sometimes they'd comment, they're like, whoa, you guys are in love. Because you know how two lights together are brighter than one? It was that type of thing. Because we were just, super synchronized. So the energy was strong. It was pow. And so I felt pretty damn good. Oh no, did I am I burning dopamine? Okay, you have to check this and do analysis and see. Are you burning dopamine? Are you in a negative way? Like, here's how you can tell. It's the easiest way to tell. If you have a question like, is this okay or not okay when it comes to dopamine? How do you feel after? And also even during. Does it feel balanced? Or is it restless, like when you're watching the porn, like, okay, are you gonna do something? I have in my mind, I want you to do something. Are you gonna do it? No, I need something stronger. Okay. I had a friend, he said he had like 50 pages open at the same time. He just keeps switching, Okay, that's restless. Yeah, so you can answer for yourself about that. How do you feel when you ejaculate? That's the other thing. Like people ask me, like, should I ejaculate when I'm with my girlfriend? You experience ejaculating and tell me how you feel afterwards. Well, I feel fine. Well, there you go. But if I do it every day, I don't feel, oh, there you go. Don't do it every day. But how often should I do it? You got to check and see. You're your own scientist. Your body's the experiment. Run these tests. Your body's the laboratory too. All right, you conduct these tests and then you'll see. And then in the future, it might change. Maybe you feel good releasing once a week. Later, you only want to release once a month. And then maybe back to once a week, like we don't know. Some don't want to release at all. It depends on so many factors, your nervous system, your genetics, your life situation, so many things. All right, so I'm here to empower people to be your own teacher and inner guide. It's okay. Sometimes we need to work with an external guide for a little bit. Just if it's an authentic teacher, they want you to get in touch with your own wisdom. They don't want you to have a false dependence on them forever. So if you're in a stage where you need some guidance, okay, that's okay. But the goal is you recognize these things for your own self. So back to the honeymoon stage. When I was with my girlfriend and we would go places and do this, I just felt really good. And then when she would go home at night and I'd go home at night to our own place, she'd go to her place, I go to my place. I felt good. I slept good. Like, I was balanced. Wake up in the morning, I feel good again. Oh, okay, that was a healthy dopamine. If I'm listening to like bhajans or certain music it's just more balanced. It's not this rah rah, This is more chill. It's like, it's nice. It stimulates, like you can say, a higher grade of secretions that come out of our endocrine glands, and it doesn't have these side effects. Now, when I used to listen to the gangster rap, driving my car, like, I found myself like, I thought I was hard, Like, I'd be more apt to get into a fight if I'm in that zone than if I'm listening to something more shanti. Okay, well, there's knowledge. There you go. You recognize. We have to pay attention and recognize these things. How do you feel? Are there consequences for what you're doing? And what are they? Are they healthy consequences? If I'm walking in nature or I'm at the beach, as long as it's not too hot, it feels good. It's refreshing. Or a river, and go in the water, and you get the sun. You get all 5 elements on the beach: earth, water, fire, air, ether. You got all of it. It's healthy. It feels good. I don't get a hangover afterwards, like, damn, I got dopamine when I was on the beach, and now, I crashed. No, you just feel good. It's balanced. It's a different grade of dopamine, much different than doing the PMO habits and stuff. Okay, you see how this is all common sense? You just have to trust yourself a little bit to evaluate these things, and then you just know. Any other examples? So people there ask about music. I think I answered that. Also, people you hang out with. Lifestyle habits are important. The people you're with, how do you feel when you're with them? And then when you leave, how do you feel? If they're healthy, auspicious company for you, you're going to feel good with them, and then you're going to feel good when you leave. You're going to be like, that was a nice exchange. It's like it's a higher level of chemistry. This whole human game is a chemistry experience. Everything. This is big, we're like, we're all in this big lab, human body and earth, and there's certain things that release this chemistry and other things release this chemistry, and so you have to navigate and see what's healthy and what's not, and you have the power of discernment to do that. Maybe stop PMO and do some healthy lifestyle habits to boost up your frequency a little bit, and then you can ascertain these things. I forget, maybe some people they're in such a dark pit in their mind they can't even hear anything I'm saying. It's okay, you'll come out of it. Grace is like, we have nowhere to go but higher. Might have to go lower before we go higher, but you're gonna get higher. So yeah, relax with the whole being obsessed, like, is this good or not good? And, can I touch myself or can I not? I mean, pay attention. If you touch yourself for 30 seconds versus if you touch yourself for an hour watching porn, do you notice a difference in energy loss? Because some people, you can't just quit everything all at once. Like, there has to be stages. So work with it. It doesn't need to be all or nothing. I touch myself, I might as well beat off now. It's about progress. You can't perfect this thing. It's about progress. So there you go. Also, the girls, the last example, when you're trying to get attention from a girl, if you're at the beach or a gym, your job, wherever, you notice how it feels when you try to flirt with her so that she'll flirt back with you. Yeah, it feels good in the moment. How do you feel after, though? Do you notice you're still thinking about it? Damn, I need to get her to look again. Or I need maybe this other girl also look. You see how it's a setup to get into a restless stream of thinking versus if you don't do that? You just talk to the girl. Hi, how are you? Okay, yeah. Did you get this? Yeah, I got this. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's it. That's balanced. There's no hangover effect. There's no obsessiveness that follows. You're just chilling. You come to realize these things. That's called living wisdom. You see why you can't take a course or do a technique that's going to give you that? No, it has to come from inside organically, and it will. But it takes time. It's law of evolution. You can't get around that. So just stop looking for the easy way and just start paying more attention. Be more conscious in your life. That will transform everything in time. In the meantime, be where you're at and be okay with it. Don't beat yourself up oh, I did this again. Oh no. So what, man? Just do what you do. It doesn't have to be this, you're trying, like you're working on yourself. That's more than what probably 70, 80% of people in the world's doing. So be happy with that. I'll see you.